at sort of lower priority and you think that you have to do other things at the same time, then that will definitely affect your learning. So that's something that you really need to bear in mind as well. Our brothers and sisters who are managing the social media, they will be posting the schedules as we go along, and these schedules are subject to change as well. And this schedule over the weekend for all of you, whether you're participating online or physically here, will be a different pattern to your normal routine, especially over a weekend. We will be sleeping at different times, we'll be eating at different times. Here in the Zavia we will be fasting. So most importantly, your normal routine will be disrupted. So don't think to yourself, I'm feeling a bit tired now and this is getting a bit late, because we have set a schedule for you. And that's why we always say to people, make sure before you come, you are sufficiently rested. You have sufficiently sort of cleared all other tasks and then come to this retreat. The problem we have is a lot of us are working till the last moment. I appreciate that can't be helped sometimes, but we are wrapping things up at the last minute. We're rushing to get here, and when we get here, we're already tired, because we've been busy at work or in our businesses trying to do other things to finish them so we can make the time and the effort to be here. And the best etiquette and the best way of achieving the maximum amount of these retreats is that if even a couple of days before we come, we basically lessen our workload, we're relaxed, and we're resting, so when we come here we're not tired. And I see people here time and time again that they look like they're tired, they need sleep, they want to go to sleep. We give you plenty of rest in our schedules, so in that time that we allocate for rest, please make sure that you do rest. Because if you don't rest and you're chatting, you're on your phone, and then when the sessions commence and you're tired and you fall asleep, then it defeats the whole objective of coming here. And our brothers have come far afield from different towns, even from Canada, Denmark, and special welcome to the brothers, Brother Ibrahim, Kashif, Dr. Ashfaq. That is what I call sacrifice. We've come just from a different town, a couple of hours drive, and we think we've achieved something great, and we made a big effort. But coming from far afield as Canada, that really is a remarkable achievement, and this is what I call mujahida. And now that you're here, let's do the real mujahida and do and achieve what we have come to achieve, is to connect with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Although the theme of this retreat is the Day of Judgment, whatever the theme of the retreat is, when we've had retreats before, connecting with Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, we've had themes of Hajj, we've had the theme of Ramadan. The whole idea, the crux of the whole matter is that we have come to connect and renew and repair our relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and the beloved Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, because that is the essence of everything, is where we want to be achieving that closeness to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His beloved Messenger sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. It's not about coming here and just gaining knowledge, because when we come to gain knowledge, the purpose behind that knowledge is so we can learn about the magnificence of our Creator, learn about the purpose of our creation, and learn about the best of creation, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So let's not forget and lose sight of the actual main objective, is that we have come to renew that relationship. We are already into that relationship, because we entered into that relationship in the covenant in the world of spirits, which some of you are already aware of, and if you're not, then inshallah we will be teaching you that over the next 2 to 3 days. And The problem with most of us is that relationship is broken. We have become so distracted, we have become so heedless, we have forgotten the purpose of our creation. We think that we are sent here to build a career, to build businesses, to build our bank balances, to have fun, achieve name and fame. We've forgotten the real purpose, and that is what we want to remind you, my brothers and sisters, wherever you are, wherever you're watching us from online. I know there's people from different parts of the world who are participating in this program. The main focus is that we repair and renew that relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then I cannot emphasize that enough. Even the theme, again, our honorable ustads and trainers and our blessed teacher will give you a more in-depth insight into this day of judgment, which is a theme of this retreat. But again, it's all links back to our relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, so we do not become heedless in our daily worldly lives. And there's the things that which I just want to, there's things that we will obviously remind you about as we go along, but the most important thing now is your frame of mind. Just get into that adab of learning and take this very seriously. And the temptation sitting at home is very easy to switch off and relax and get distracted. It's probably more difficult for the people physically here, and it's easier to get distracted when you're at home. But even the people here, please put your mobile phones away and yourselves online. Put those mobile phones away and minimize those distractions. Even when it's in your pocket, it's vibrating, the mind automatically goes towards that telephone call or that message, and we start thinking who it could be, what that message is going to be about. And if we read it, then obviously the mind gets completely distracted. So let's just focus on what we have come to learn here. Our job, look at the actual, based on the theme of the retreat, our job this weekend is to disturb you, mentally at least, to really shake you up and really feel that day of judgment is near. It's going to come any minute now. Just remember, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to tell the Sahaba Kareem that day of judgment is near. It's coming. Be ready, be prepared for that day. And now, over 1400 years later, we are certainly more closer to it than they were. Yet many of us still think that it's a long, long way away, and maybe I can still relax, do my own thing, and follow my own rules, and that's something that may not happen in my lifetime. It may or may not, but when we die, just remember the actual clock is then ticking away towards that day of accountability for you. And main thing is that we really, really take this seriously. I know you've registered, you've come here, you're sitting online, but the shayateen, the evil dark forces are also in operation to stop you from learning, to keep you distracted. And that's why this is a spiritual warfare that will be going on until the day we die, because the shaitan is here to steal our iman and to take us off this path that we are traveling on towards the pleasure and closeness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So therefore, we need to be alert. We need to be on our sort of guard, and rather than being defensive, we should always be on the offensive against the tricks of the shayateen and the dark evil forces which are out there to attack us. And so there's going to be a first session, inshallah, after Maghrib, and then after Maghrib we'll be doing getting ready for Isha, and after Isha there will be a main discourse led by our honorable teacher Sheikh Ahmad Dabagh, followed by a collective zikr. The schedule should have been posted online for most of you by now, but just bear in mind that that is subject to change, and we will update you of all changes as and when they happen. The main thing is stay tuned, stay focused, be with us, not just physically but mentally as well, and inshallah ta'ala you're going to be learning lots of things, and it can only be a game changer for you. This is what really can be a life-changing experience. If you come with that mindset, then it will be. If you've just come, you will always get what you have come for. If you've come with the expectation that I've just come to, for the langar and to catch up with some old friends, then yes, it will be an entertaining weekend for you, no doubt. But if you've come with that intention that I want to really go back, as a changed person, my life can change after what I learn in this weekend, then inshallah ta'ala there's no reason why it cannot change. So I will stop here. We will get ready for Maghrib now. For those of you watching online, inshallah we'll be back approximately 6:30 after Maghrib and our session for Masnoon Azkars and Duas, and we'll have a main session before Isha. So inshallah we'll see you back approximately 6:30. Before you go, sorry, just checking my phone if there's any other message. Sorry, did you say something?
Just the Imam case session.
That's right. The 6:30 session will be led by our Honorable Imam Qais, and again it's a very, very important session where he will be outlining the expectations and objectives of the actual retreat, so you will get a flavor and a taste of what we are going to learn over the weekend. That's why I said you will be given a more in-depth insight. So rather than you having to wait for the whole weekend to see what you're going to learn, we will give you a nutshell, a brief overview of what to expect over the weekend, and lots to learn. I'm certainly looking forward to it, and inshallah it will be a great benefit for all of us. First and foremost, it's a reminder for myself, I need this more than anybody else, and we inshallah will be going on a tremendous journey together. We'll see you later. Jazakallah khair. Subhanakallah wa bihamdih.